Hey guys, this is Dave from Saving Our Sanctuary, and today what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run a whole new 100-foot line into our pond area. For those of you who know, my pond area is really trashed. The back pond, or the big pond, or the koi pond. Big box stores were doing a $9.98 sale, 100 feet for a half-inch tubing for $9.98, and that's the big box store that was doing that, and they're $15 normally. They're actually a pretty good deal. But I started. There's going to be a few other things because all I'm going to do is run one sprinkler. So you're going to see me put it all together and then put one sprinkler by the papaya. But it'll give you all the basics for this. Along with it, with that sprinkler, I'm going to bring some, this is 1/4-inch drip line from Rainbird. I prefer Dig, but Dig's no longer in the big box stores. They're not out of business, they're just doing other things. Other tools I need are a fairly good size or stout pair of scissors. You could use wire cutters or any of that stuff. A hole punch, which will finally punch the hole in here. I'm bringing this stand. I prefer bigger stands, and you've seen them before where they're about 4 feet up. But this is just to get this thing proof of concept, make sure it's all set up. Sprinkler head, that's a micro sprinkler. And while I was at it, I dropped one other thing, and the actual barb coupling that goes into the hose to make the connection between those two. And while I was thinking, there's one more thing I'm missing. So I'm attaching this to an existing line out there. I need a compression fitting for 1/2-inch to 1/2-inch, and that'll give me my final run. So I've already laid out a line, so I'm going to show you that. And that's why I'm starting this now, is because I just started and see, some people probably have never installed irrigation and want to know. Okay, so let's go. I don't need that one. All right, as you can see, my yellow oxeye is trying to take over the world. Thunbergia is hurting, but what we got going on out here is I'm trying to recover this area now. Shade garden's almost done. It's just weeding like we've been doing, and so I stopped the weeding. All right, I've already, here's the hose laid out. I've already taken the hose and pulled it all the way out to where it's going to connect. This area is pretty messy right now, so there's going to be a lot of changes once we get through, but I do need water over at these papaya trees. They're fruiting, and only one's held on one, and that's because of the water situation. Sorry, let me get the stake out of the way. The only one's held this time, and they grow to be at 3, 4, 5 pound fruits, and they're good. These ones are good. We've already gone through this cycle with them. For some reason, the sun is hitting us really hard this year compared to last year. Climate change might be the operative term, because it's a lot hotter. And even last year, we were in the same situation as far as tree coverage. Okay, this guy I'm going to roll out and try to get it back way over there. You can't even see it where the lit up beauty berries are. It's on the other side. It's a pump house. There's a lot of stuff in here that will benefit from this once we uncover and get this stuff out of here. Here's my bougainvillea. Where's my hose? Uh-oh. Like the bleeding heart. Alright. Success. And I'll figure it out if I got anything stuck down there. What I want to do is pull the easy side. It don't look like we have enough. But that comes with knowing, you know, I have 100 feet here. And I don't think I have enough right now on this side. Let's see. This is the hose we want to get to. This is what I pulled so far. It does look like we're short. Let's go see how much is left over over there. Lots of times it gets hung up, it curls up. What you don't want to do is you don't want to allow it to bend in hard bends, and then it takes forever for it to relax. So, let's see what we got. I think we got it all. We got it all. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Can't wait to clean this area up. All right. So we see it's here, and it's a little short, but the original hose is right here. This is where I'm going to cut into, and it goes somewhere. And that's somewhere, I don't know. So, see if I can get some more of that somewhere out here. I may even be able to connect it further down. It's gonna happen. I think I have enough. If I don't, I'll figure it out. All right. This. This. Okay, so this is the Reader's Digest condensed version. This is where we get to figuring out what's going on. Generally, I like to square these up before I compression fit them. And it's this guy right here. I just want to square them up. He's a little off an angle. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because we have this much that we want to put in, and this is your compression fitting. You can tell this is an older hose because it's taken me a bit to get it to go. Apply pressure and slowly work this around. Now they'll get it to spread into its fitting. Now you can't get it out. New ones are a lot easier. By the way, I have some slack too now, so. Okay, we now have a water line that works. And we'll test it now and put the sprinkler on the other end. Okay, this is my cutoff valve. Sometimes I put them in, sometimes I don't. You can tell animals been in here. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's animals have bit the main line. One of the reasons why I'm having a hard time finding O-lines because I let it get buried. Alright. All the fancy stuff comes after this. See where we put all our hoses and stuff. Now, there are clips that they sell, and you can get those clips, but I'm not a great fan of them. I find that the clips don't do anything for me. I'll use a rock, or I'll tie it around an area. Like in this case, you're going to see that. Sorry, I'm using a trunk. In this case, what you're going to see is, or what you've seen already, is that I'm just using natural boundaries to keep it up, keep it where it is. Eventually, it will relax. That means it'll start to straighten out and stuff. Let's see. All right. The way I do it, and this is the end of the line. It's already pressured up. It already has water in it. The way I do it is I'll put the plunge, whatever it is, the clip that attaches it to this hose. I'll put it in the 1/4-inch tubing first. Notice I just wiggle them back and forth to keep them until it makes it over the shoulder footing. Then I'll use this guy, and usually I do it on the side. I don't like them straight up. People can kick them if it's open. And you see, sometimes it won't go through. You have to do it 2 or 3 times till you start getting water. It's almost right. And the other thing is hold the sides as you put them in, because if you hold the sides, then it has less chance of going. You can literally push it through the other wall. There you go. There goes the air. There you go. You got water. Bet you this guy's happy. Okay, so now I just put this in. How am I getting wet? And believe me, in this area, right now, this temperature, it's nice to be wet. And if you noticed, I wasn't exactly clean today. I've been working on these things all morning. Look at that spray. That's some good pressure here. It's not even dropping off. Alright. I will get a reel. I generally put mine 4 feet up to get more coverage. But right now, just wanted to show you how to do it. Show how easy it is to do it when you're starting new, when you're starting fresh. Oh, my problem is I've been trying, I knew where the lines were, and I wanted to keep using them. So there you go. This is Dave saving our sanctuary, and that's an irrigation, 100 feet of irrigation hose just laid out in the last 5 minutes. Now I'm out. Hey guys, thanks very much for following this video into the end. I had just one more thing I want to come across I forgot to talk about. Says, while it's easy to install these like this, compression fitting, you can also use a hose end fitting on this, and you can put it on your just plug it right into your water supply in your house, or any extension hose. So that price of that is probably about $3. So while I'm using this to extend or to circumvent, actually in this case, our the line that was in there that quite probably has been torn up somewhere along the way, you can also use it this way. So if you get a chance, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Dave from Saving Our Sanctuary, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I am out.